All right, so this is a timely video. Code of conduct in Handshake or any blockchain project or Web3 or the new future, right? So skyinclude.com/code of conduct. And we're in a new frontier, it's 2021, still, I believe, the very early stages of the new blockchain based internet. Handshake is one of them with HNS blockchain. So what we're talking about is what is the right way to behave as a community member and how do you make, I don't want to say make, but like literally somebody's Facebook account just got banned again, all right, in April 2020. I mean, they're just banning people, and they just send you a notice that whatever policy that they say they don't want, they deleted them. So that I don't think is nice, right? So we got to be careful. With great power comes great responsibility. And today I'm going to talk about an email I got from a listener. Thank you. It says, right here, we'll take a screenshot here so you can see nice and big. But this person, and myself included, is a little bit concerned of the .aaa or the fat bleep or the effing bleep. Let me bleep this out. I censor stuff, but this person is concerned, Amazon or Google or these other companies or Brave or other things might not like that there's a domain, being sold on a gateway that has, F words or maybe looks low quality like all A's or something. So he's just, appreciates our content here and is just kind of reaching out saying, what should we do? Maybe talk to Namebase or talk to Gateway. Oh, wow, this looks a lot better. Slowly making more and more improvements here. It's great. I mean, I think it's going to continue to improve, but maybe they're even already removed. I don't know. Do you see it still here? Yeah, the A's are still here. I can't even see the number. Our coffee's still there. Yeah, I mean, this thing, right? There's maybe is the F word still here? Yeah, the F words are still here. So yeah, I think this person is concerned about that, but I think we should, before talking about that one specific case, of course, hopefully Namebase is watching, or I can bring this up to them. There's actually an event coming at the end of this week as well. But before I get into that, I'll just give you my take. The hard part is, how do you decide what is offensive or not appropriate to you versus me versus that person versus, I think this is the big challenge that we're all going to have to come across in today's blockchain based internet, and how censorship, of course, nobody likes their Facebook account getting deleted or their Google ad account or things filtered in search results, etc. But there is some use for that, some need for that. So it's kind of funny. Steve Webb just shared on Twitter literally yesterday. I'm in a censored internet world, but he's suggesting, Encirca came out with a discount of 50% off this coupon. Take him up. I took him up on that offer, and I registered blacklist.txt. They have the TXT extension, so I just registered this, and we are going to make a quick little text It's actually a website, but we're going to design it. Manly on our team is making it right now. We're going to make it where it's going to list out blacklist sites, just to show you an example. So here's the example. What happens if we make blacklist.txt and then other browsers, or registrars or Googles or whatever start to subscribe to that blacklist.txt list, and then it's like parental controls, and that's kind of what my thinking is going to be, and then things on that list people won't be able to see, whether it's about horrible things like child pornography or hate or F words, and then you subscribe to this filter, this blacklist, so that you browsing on your computer with your Handshake Resolver browser that's maybe built into a router that's in whatever, will then filter what you see. And it's like, I think that's going to be the way things are going to happen. So we're building that out. Again, maybe it won't be able to use it. We're just always building stuff, but maybe we'll use it for ourselves. Another thing is, Lee's doing this right as we speak. We're going to make this page at skyinclude.com. We're building it right now, but I didn't want to wait. Skyinclude.com/code of conduct. And the other timely one is later this week, right at the end of April 2021, we're going to have a director's call, April 29th, on Zoom. And Johnny Woo's putting this together, and I'll be there, and some others, namesake Mark or Mark Smith. And this is where the person that sent me a letter, Mike, thank you for that. You can also attend. Anybody that has a Handshake token or anybody has a Handshake name is a Handshake director and can attend this. And we're going to be talking about code of conducts. So, there's some people that don't like the certain memes that are coming out. They don't like the way some people are talking to other protocols, other naming conventions. But the challenge is going to be, how do you actually enforce this? But at least there's going to be this code of conduct. It'll be about domain squatting, TLD squatting. It'll be about, ways you communicate with other maybe competitors or naming solutions. All this stuff will be coming out. But, I also write this up in text. Sometimes I write better than I do on video, and I hope this makes sense. But I do recommend to register for this free Zoom meeting, which will be on my Friday morning in Asia, but it will be Thursday afternoon or afternoon for U.S. or, North America or Americas, and it will be in Europe. It'll be a little bit late at night. So, 5 p.m. Pacific time, Thursday, April 29th. So I do hope to see some of you there. I will be there live, and maybe this person can bring it up. I'll put this on our blog post. But it's the Web3. It's the future. Same with social media censoring. Like, how are we going to decide which somebody says something bad on a social network in Web3 or in Handshake? Do we delete that person? Do we block that person? Do we not show that person's content or certain content? I think it's going to be solved through these kind of blacklists or these kind of filters that you will then subscribe to, or you'll join social networks that are only for the certain people that you want to engage with, and maybe those people that don't follow those codes of conduct on that social network, they will still have their identity, they'll still have their content, but that will be maybe not allowed to be used on that platform. You go to another platform, so then your identity and your individual, your TLD, your domain name will be owned by that person, and those people that want to subscribe to it will subscribe to it. And I know some people say, but I don't want anybody in the world to see that horrible stuff. That stuff should be just deleted, and nobody in the world. But that stuff is not deleted. I mean, there's dark webs now. There's people that, have this ability, and I don't want to say this will give them another way to enable them, but discouraging them and filtering them, I think, is the best solution. And this will be a great conversation at the monthly directors call. So I do hope to see you there. I'll be there early my time in Asia, and but you can see already this stuff is developing, right? I did a video a couple days ago, and it was not like this. It was like bigger text. There's going to be continuously improvements in filtering, and maybe there'll be some filter here, like, maybe there'll be some drop down or categories. Encirca's also I just bought this from Encirca, right? So Encirca might have their way, and there's going to be different types of registrars, just like any registrar of GoDaddy. Some people buy a Namecheap. There's other ways people buy. So I do hope this helps you, and I look forward to, seeing this develop. I mean, the it's only a little bit over a year old since it's been on mainnet Handshake, and the community's been growing. I mean, that's what's attracted me to this protocol and this technology. But I do agree we got to kind of maybe not be so out there with some of this maybe profanity or kind of low quality, in our opinion, stuff. But I'd love to hear what you think in the comments on our YouTube or our future decentralized YouTube when this is on that platform or other places on the web, or comments, or shoot me a note, and I will try my best to read them, and maybe we can do more of these where people are sending us questions and we answer them. Thanks again. Again, this will be nice and cleaned up. skyinclude.com/code of conduct. See you later. Or setup.skyinclude/code of conduct. We're doing it on both HNS DNS. See you later.